Hi, I'm Mayor Jim Dodge with this week's board meeting brief. We began Monday's meeting with something truly special as the village honored our special recreation flag football team for its recent Illinois State Championship victory. The team traveled to Peoria, defeating the Chatham Chargers 37-30 in the semifinals and the Rockford Red Hots 37-33 to capture that championship. On behalf of the village, congratulations to those amazing athletes, their coaches, and their entire families. What an outstanding accomplishment. Next, I had the privilege of presenting a proclamation recognizing Eggsperts Breakfast Cafe, located at 9218 West 159th Street, as November's Business of the Month. Eggsperts recently celebrated their 5th year in business, and they continue to grow. So congratulations to the brothers, Dr. MJ and Hani Sugayer, as well as managing partner Caitlin Whalen. We wish them continued success and encourage you to stop by the next time you're out for breakfast in Orland Park. The Village Board also discussed the proposed Bridlewood residential development on 108th Avenue north of 143rd Street. We heard from the residents with their concerns, heard from the developer about their plans, and staff walked us through the recommended changes to the site, including shifting a walking path away from Old Tamarack Lane homes, reducing the speed limit on 108th Avenue near the development, adding some signage, and adding more evergreen trees for year-round screening to the east and to the south. We also voted to rezone the Bridlewood development to R3, which will help preserve mature trees on the site, given the way they designed the property. We then approved an ordinance to amend the village code to expand the authority of our administrative hearing officers. A new state law allows hearing officers to issue non-monetary orders in addition to fines up to $50,000. This gives the village another important tool to address repeat code violations and improve the look of our town. In addition, we approved a memorandum of understanding with CTF Illinois for snow and ice removal services at their facility on Orland Parkway for the upcoming winter season. As many of you know, CTF Illinois recently entered into a temporary agreement with the Illinois Secretary of State to house DMV services at its facility after the DMV lost its lease at Orland Township. To support CTF Illinois in providing this critical service, the village has agreed to provide assistance for snow and ice removal in the DMV parking area, helping to ensure residents have reliable access throughout the winter months. We also approved several annexations, including the property at 10600 West 167th Street, which the village sees as a potential site for future commercial development. Additional annexations along Wolf Road and Consola Drive support the ongoing work to address flooding concerns in the area and better manage long-term land use around South Wolf Road. The board also approved an agreement with the South Cook County Mosquito Abatement District and 2 unincorporated parcels to supply them water at a non-residential rate. In return, those properties dedicated right-of-way needed for the future widening of 143rd Street. These agreements build on an intergovernmental partnership that began in November of 2023 when that village board approved an intergovernmental agreement with the Mosquito Abatement District. Finally, the board voted to increase our insurance coverage while lowering the costs for workers' compensation as well as property and casualty insurance. After hiring the Marsh McLennan Agency to review our policies, the village was able to secure greater protection for employees while saving taxpayer dollars, up to about $400,000 worth. Thank you for tuning in and staying engaged with what's happening in Orland Park. As always, please reach out with your thoughts, your questions, or your ideas. Thank you again, and I'll see you around town.